Sunday. We're going to take it into two new moves here that are important, but I'm going to back up and talk about that eye move. If you missed that video, I'll review. The structure of today involves mudras, which is your hands. We're going to breathe in and breathe out, do an eye move, and switch fingers. Breathe in, breathe out. And what I forgot, this is important, is you hold your breath on the eye move. Breathe in, breathe out, hold your breath, eye move, next finger. And we do that through 6 fingers. Then we go with 2 fingers in your thumb, and you're gonna do something completely new. And this is called Prana tubes. Part of your connection to the cosmos is that there is a light tube that goes from the cradle of your pelvis, up your spine, out the top of your head. And the truth about this in terms of your aura and the whole thing is that the prana tube reaches 27 feet above your head and 27 feet below your head. Now, I'm not going to get into those kind of extensions, but when you do the Herkaba light activation, which is what I'm feeding you pieces of, you get 27 and 27, 27 and 27, and the truth is your aura has a 55-foot radius around you that it can go out in, and so that's why 27, 27, 27, 27. But we're just going to deal with the prana tube today. And the interesting thing about it is that a lot of the breathing we do is like wave, where the breath is a wave and we're the beach. And it just goes in and out, and we think things on the in and we think things in the out, and it's all, even if it's not even Steven, it's us as the beach and this breath washing over us. Well, this is a new dynamic in breathing, totally new, and it really took me the longest to be comfortable with it, but I'm going to introduce it today and you're going to start working on it. What happens after we do these 6 lines with the eye move and then we go to these 2 fingers is we're going to take 3 long breaths, and you are going to visualize light coming in through your prana tube to your belly button and up through your prana tube to your belly button. And they're going to meet there, and they're going to create a little ball of light, an embryo of light outside your body. And for 3 long pranic breaths, you are going to expand that ball, and it's going to intensify. On the 4th breath, on the 3rd breath, it turns from white to gold. And on the 4th breath, here's your other new move. I'm going to turn my face to the side so you can see my cheeks good. You puff your mouth up with breath and you resist it, and then you let it go. So watch. You like create a resistance against the pressing breath, and then you let it go, and it's got some punch to it. 10th breath, you do that move. And with that breath that has the power in it, you expand this thing that you created out of your own light energy coming from the universe through your prana tubes, out your umbilical cord to here, and it expands to encase you. And then for 2.5, 3 more breaths, I forget the count, you are just trying to stabilize that thing. In one breath, it pops from here to around you. And then how you stabilize it is these 2 mudras that are sitting on your knees and your third eye make a triangle. And by concentrating on that triangle and the outside egg you've created of light around you, you stabilize it. It can get a little bigger, but the point is you just fill it with light and get it to calm down, because after you do that, it's kind of for a few breaths, okay? Then the last thing we're going to do with this is on the 3rd or 4th breath, depending upon how I count it, we're going to get ready. And on the in breath, you change your mudras to hand over hand and your thumbs, I think, crossing. So we've got palms on top of each other and thumbs just relaxed next to each other. I don't know if you can see that. You got the idea. And you put that under your belly button where that original embryo was, and on the out breath, on the in breath of the fourth breath, I'll just talk you through it. You lift your light body from your belly button to your heart, which is also called your Christ center. And then you've created a little bubble of fourth dimensional consciousness for you to float in. And from that state, we'll do a run around the chakras and end with a Vesica Pisces. Sound good? Whew, I hope you caught all that. I know, I learned all this in one weekend, and there's a bunch of imagery that goes with it. So for me, it was like, here, learn to juggle with 4 balls at once. And I'm a really good multitasker, so I did it, but I really think this is the way to go, to not get so big with the imagery and just teach you the mechanics. So even that is really fun. So we're gonna just center ourselves with a nice deep pranic breathing, which is even in, even out. This is about the Merkaba in the end, so if you want to picture that in 3D or in 2D, which would be the Star of David, you're welcome, but I'm not going to talk about the images. Just let your mind concentrate on the mechanics for now. All right, so we're going to start by putting our first finger and thumb together. And to review the eye move, for those of you that weren't there, the eye move is this. You got to do it with your eyes closed to get the tension right. You breathe in, you breathe out, you hold your breath, and on the holding breath, you look down and in, up and in, and then pulse. And on the pulse, it's like a light bulb going out. You cut it, and then you start the next one. Here we go. Thumb and first finger together. We'll just take a warm-up breath. Thumb and first finger together. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold your breath. Look down and up and pulse. God, that's hard to do while I talk. Second finger and thumb, breathe in. Breathe out. Hold your breath. Eyes down and in, up, and pulse. Good. Third finger. And breathe out. Eyes down and in, and up, pulse. Click like a light bulb going off. Next breath, pinky and thumb together. Breathe in slow, breathe out slow. Eyes down and in and up, pulse. Back to the first and thumb fingers. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold your breath. Eyes down and in, up and in, pulse. Next finger, last one. Breathing in, breathing out. Eyes down and up, pulse. Now, 2 fingers together with your thumb. I'm just stopping in the breathing to just talk a second. Prana tube goes through your body, and you have light coming in through your head and light coming up through your pelvis, meeting at your navel, and there's going to be a ball of light that's created because these 2 streams of light are coming through you and pouring the light in, and you keep that a constant flow one way through at least 2 breaths. Here we go. Prana flowing through the tubes into your navel, creating a small ball of light. And as you breathe out on the next breath, that light begins to expand. The ball begins to expand. Make it get a little bigger. Breathe out. Bigger, bigger. One more to expand its size. While it does it, it gets lighter in intensity. Ball continues to expand on the in-breath, and the prana flows through your head and your pelvis into your belly button, making the ball the the size of a baby right here. Now, this time on the breath in, it turns, it intensifies. Bright, 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 bright. And breathe out. On this breath, the ball turns from white to gold. Breathe in. White to gold. Gold light as an embryo of light right here in front of your gut. Getting intenser, intenser. A sun literally in front of your belly. Now here we go. On the 10th breath, hold in, and we're going to do that push thing. Breathe in. And now push it to expand in a bubble around you. Now there's a bubble of gold light surrounding you. Your job is to stabilize that light by making a triangle between your third eye and your two knees and mudras. Breathe in. Filling up. The light is still coming in through your pelvis and head and filling up that larger bubble around you. One more time. Stabilize it with a triangle. Breathing out. Last one before we... And prepare to change your mudras to here. Hold the embryo of light at your belly button on the outro, and now on the breath in, you lift that mudra up to your heart to bring your light to your heart. And let it go. And now just breathe regular. Take a little break, relax. That was a lot. You just got introduced to something really big, and it's just a section of it. But that's generally the shape of it. Not the total count, not the total mechanics, but good job. All right. This is you back on your own internal landscape. And while you just take a break to feel lighter, allow everything about you to be part of that sense of rising. Like there's almost like a bubbly sound that goes with it, like a fizz of champagne. And we're gonna just think about the red ball in our pelvis, and it's spinning to the right because it's electric and it's masculine, clockwise to the right, facing you in a mirror image to the right, like a clock, second hand moves. And then you're gonna take a little filament, it could be white or red, off of that spinning ball, and you're gonna put it through your right hip, down through your thigh, your knee, your ankle, your foot. It's gonna go out the bottom of your foot, bang, to the center of the earth. And now you're gonna just kind of let it swim around there, and you're gonna come back up through the earth's crust and core and all the rest of it that's in the way, because this is magnetic light and it doesn't travel like we think of travel. It travels in fast images. So we're gonna go right back into the bottom left foot, up the left ankle, the knee, the thigh, the hip, and back to the red spinning ball in your pelvis. That's anchoring. Sunday's football day in America. It's a good time to anchor. Lots of low vibrational energy partying all around us. Second ball is orange. It is right above that. It is in your belly. You're spinning it to the left. It is magnetic. It is the color of movement, creativity, sexuality, everything. Spinning to the left, it's in contrary motion to the red that's spinning to the right, and now you can just take a filament of light and go between them in a crazy 8 infinity pattern. Nice. All right, going up one, solar plexus time. The sun, the central sun, all light is energy. One of the reasons we suffer so bad this time of year is because we're in the darkest days of the year. By the solstice, right before Christmas, we start welcoming the light. But the Christmas blues, I think, is about the thing that keeps us healthy for free all summer long is suddenly taken away, and a lot of us have problems with that. So my point is, make your own light. It's right here. It gives you energy. It's right between your rib cage. Just take an extra moment to really picture your own sun and feel the heat between your rib cage in the absolute center of your body. Spinning to the right because it's masculine, electric. Going down one on the orange, spinning to the left. Going down one on the right, spinning to the right. Now we have 3. Red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right. Now make a crazy 8 pattern with 3. So it's not a crazy 8 anymore. It's more like a DNA strand. I'll talk you through it. Yellow to the right, orange to the left, red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right. Let's just say the balls now. Yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, orange, and you just do it. All right, let it go. We took the time to move ourselves to our heart before this happened, and now we are in our heart. And if you just go look at it, it's in good shape for that. Like when I usually get to this point in my chakra alignment, I'm like a bleeding heart liberal. I gotta cut back my heart all the time just to be normal. And I don't feel that right now. I feel like my heart is a nice aventurine green spinning to the left. Right here, Moldavite on my chest. Love is what motivates everything. Love is the way home. Spinning to the left, your green. Fix it, put it in line. Green, nice marble, golf ball, whatever size you are picturing, it doesn't matter, it's yours. Spin the green to the left, the yellow to the right, the orange to the left, the red to the right, and here we go. Actually, before we go, take your light finger and pluck that filament we sent to the center of the earth. Make sure it's still running good. What sound does it make? Back to the balls, red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right, green to the left. Green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, yellow, orange, red. Take a second. Scan yourself. How do you feel from the neck up? How do you feel from the neck down? I've been meditating so much that I end up in the evening like a floating marshmallow around my house. It actually feels kind of dangerous because I decided I need to keep up on my own as well as do these with you. So anyway, I don't feel the usual disconnect. You may. We're going to the blue in your throat, the sky, spin it to the right. My favorite thing is to picture yourself laying face up to the sky. You're in the middle of it, the entire sky's around you, spinning to the left in a half dome like you're inside a snow globe. And now, the Ghostbusters trick of pulling the ghost in through a suction box that you hit a switch on. Hit the switch. The blue immediately spins into a tight coned spiral right back into your throat. You have just captured the sky for your truth, your illumination. Clarity and communication. Going to the left with the sky blue in your throat. I'm sorry, shake that off. Going to the right because it is masculine, electric. Sky blue in the throat, spinning. Size it up, people. Make it right. Green to the left, yellow to the right, orange to the left, red to the right. Let's just go up and down twice, just saying the colors you know to change directions, and just do a half step on each one. Right, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red. What happens when I hesitate is that I have a thought. And, you know, part of this is how to shed your thoughts in a way. So I'm getting better, but it still just happens. It's okay. I really hope you're doing this for yourself on your own. It's very different when you just think these things versus following someone's voice versus me talking through it. Anyway, third eye. We already have had a little contact with the fact that there's a triangle between your third eye and your two mudras here. So incorporate that in. Your third eye is dark blue, twilight blue, the color between the sky and the darkness of space. It is the door inside you. You know, there was darkness before light, and that's the part of your eye that sees without light. The third eye probably came before these eyes. It's older. It deserves some respect. Anyway, spinning to the left, the dark blue circle in the middle of your forehead is a cosmic invitation. You don't have to go out it, you can just look at it. Spinning to the left in a nice cosmic dark blue. Spinning to the right in your throat is the sky blue. Spinning to the left in your chest is the heart green. Spinning to the right in your chest is your sun yellow. Spinning to the left in your belly is your creativity orange. And spinning to the right is your root chakra to the red. Here we go, up and down twice. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red. I shouldn't have sped that up. But I made it up and down without thinking. I want to give myself a little star for that. All right, last one. Cleansing breath before we start. The purple ball, it's actually outside. It's right here. It's your crown. Spins to the right. Purple. What color purple you got? You got a dark eggplant or you got a violet? It's your choice. It's all purple. Purple, blue lights, purple lights, all of them rise. And so that's why they are part of the light that carries us to the other side. The purple ball is spinning to the right, and then my trick is to empty it out into a hula hoop, lay it flat on your head like a halo, and in your mind's eye, although I just did it with my physical eyes, look up into it. Look up at the stars, look up at your archangels protecting you, look up at your deceased relatives, your deceased pets. Look up at whatever you want to look at in the other world through the purple hula hoop. All right, it's still spinning to the right, but we're going to tip it up. We're going to fill it back in, make it a marble or a golf ball, size it to the other ones, and here we're going to ride it from the top down and up twice. Purple to the right, dark blue to the left, sky blue to the right, green to the left, yellow to the right, orange to the left, red to the right. Okay, I lied. I like starting from the bottom and going up and down twice. Let's not say the directions, I'm just gonna say the colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, sky blue, dark blue, purple, purple, dark blue, sky blue, green, light yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, dark blue, light blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Just leave it. It's inside your body and outside your body at the same time. Like a train track. One of it is right there. Is it inside your prana tube? I don't know. Never thought of that before. Okay, we're going to end today talking about our psychic landscapes and with a quick 2-circle Vesica Pisces. Make a circle in your upper body going to the right. It goes from a foot above your head to a couple inches below your navel. Spinning to the right, encompassing your entire upper body. Then below, spinning to the left, is a circle that is 4 inches above your navel to a foot below your feet. It is spinning to the left because it's feminine. The other one on top is going, you add that one to it, you have whatever velocity you want. You have contrary motion. The electromagnetic universe thrives on contrary motion. Pluses and minuses together to create electricity. Just keep that spinning. See the whole thing over your body and give it some intention to just give you energy, to clean you out. Doesn't matter what you do with it, it's just there. All right, so we have a crossover. Whatever that is, an oval with it's a Vesica Pisces. Step into that. Pure, 4th dimensional consciousness. So I hope that you're getting the point that there's a lot of structure that can be pieced together once you learn some of these tools. And it's at the end of doing the work that you get this ability to feel like your thoughts aren't coming at you, that you kind of have the wheel again in your brain. And so many of the mistakes in people trying to meditate and not knowing what to do is they sit down and they think their brains should be clear and I just can't move forward because my brain won't let me be. Well, yeah, okay, that's true, but that's why we give you steps to concentrate on it and try it, and the efforts of seeing these images and working with light. The things that come at you start to fall away and you focus yourself in a way that I'm going to turn off the thing, you're going to turn off the thing, we're going to go back to our lives, and something stays with you. You stay calm, you feel lighter. And that is why this experience is so powerful to me, because I love church, I love synagogues, I love praying, I love healing, I love all these things, but so many things, like, they work while you're doing them, and then you get done and you walk out the church door and you're just back to the same fight you were in before you went to church. It doesn't really move me to change. This stuff, I get done with it after 15 minutes to 45 minutes, and I feel like I have a different palette to go forward with. And when I feel overwhelmed by the excitement of life, I can just quietly get back to this stuff and pull myself out of the mud. Hope you have a good Sunday. That was fun. We'll do it again tomorrow. Bye.